It is Sunday. It's 8 a.m. I made my baby doll. And I'm very happy with her. It has been so much fun designing her because I still can't read patterns. I can do tutorials or I can make up something. So there is only one. And as you see, I talk to my baby dolls. I was never a Barbie lover, only baby dolls. And it has been very soothing with all of the background noise that's going on. And there is so much. You will be seeing this on that anniversary day. And I'd like to thank David for sending me dielectric grease for my solar panels. I haven't used it yet because I would have to take them apart. And I'm avoiding that at the moment. I will, however, if all continues to go according to plan, Father's plan, because my plan was to be out of here 2 years ago. We're all still here, and we're waiting, and we're watching. There's so much going on around here and up in the sky. Have y'all seen the comet? I can't see it because apparently it is so low on the horizon and it's in the north, and what's to the north of me is Vegas, and it illuminates the sky at night, and there's no way I'll see a comet up there. And today is overcast. Surprise, that's not what my weather app said. Cannot be trusted at this point. It just cannot be trusted. But we're doing okay out here. I have made some progress in packing materials. I think I told you that the other day, where I found all the poundage of yarn. And what I have found, oh, I was going to make a sweater, so I ordered enough of this Ferris wheel, and it's got this colorway here. It's self-striping, and I have researched and I found a pattern and a tutorial. So when I say I find a pattern, that means I have found somebody that will show me how to do this. So what I have done is I have cast on, I have chained all the chains, so it'll be this wide. That's going to be kind of big. But I have enough yarn. I had to count 10 stitches and mark every 10 stitches so I'd make sure I had enough. I hope this works. So sometime today, I will begin that project because I finished my baby. Now, in this little video where you see me holding her and I'm talking to her, isn't she adorable? I was telling her now she needs a baby blanket and she's going to need a little nightgown too, so I can let her go to sleep. I made her originally thinking I wanted her to sit, but I didn't make her to sit. So she stands. But don't you love her little ears and her tiny little nose? I had so much fun doing this. It was so much fun. And I realized I could make another similar too, but nothing ever that I make comes out the same. Not exactly. So what I decided was that I was going to make her a little blanket. It's going to be a little granny square blanket. So I was going to make it 9 squares. That's going to be kind of big, but big enough. And can you believe it? I've still got leftover yarns. And as you can tell, pink is not my favorite color. But I've got enough of these that I can make her a little tiny blanket. So, y'all, I am still praying. I got all that. I think on my last video, I got messages from the title company, and every time I get anything from them, whether it's text or an email or a phone call, I go into a complete panic. This time I did manage to deal with it by calling Mandy. Help me. What is this? What do I have to do? And it was a document that I was supposed to look at, review, and just let them know if I had any questions. So there were questions, and I dealt with that, and so that's done. So now it's hurry up and wait. And in the meantime, winter is coming, and I have decision fatigue is the truth, because everything requires some kind of decision to be made. I have some things that I need to get Ken to help me with, but I don't know when. I think I need a little bit more progress on, paperwork and that kind of stuff before I really start officially packing. And the people really haven't had a good look yet. There's the due diligence. They have 30 days of due diligence that they can come out and look and change their mind. So that is October the 6th. I'll keep you updated as we go along. And meantime, I've got enough yarn to make another baby. I put it in here to hold it together. I've got enough yarn to make another baby. I've got to make her baby blanket. And I will be in process of making the big, it's, what is it called? Mountain Ripple stitch. We'll see. That'll be later today after I get this video edited and posted, scheduled for tomorrow. Then I can do some crocheting. And you know what I've discovered? I cannot crochet and read a book at the same time. So I have to divvy that time. And I wanted to tell you, where is it? The current book, I don't know if I told you, I read all of Pippi Longstockings a couple of weeks ago over the weekend. Actually, it was one day. It's a children's book. This one has taken me a little longer. It is called In His Steps by Charles Sheldon. It was written in 1896. Then it was published. This book was put together in 1935. In His Steps. And it was the original. What would Jesus do? You remember the WWJD and they made a fortune off all the bracelets? This book. So it has been an interesting read, and I am a little more than halfway finished. It's an easy read. It's simple, and it's encouraging, and it is better than watching YouTube videos. However, I cannot crochet and read a book. So I would love to get some audiobooks that I could listen to. But those are hard to find, old books. Now, there is LibriVox. They have books that are pretty much the copyright ran out. and that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of books I'm looking for. Children's books, oh dear, I forgot. I didn't tell you what I got. Remember the day I had to go into town because I had an Amazon order and I had to get my peanut butter? Well, I also ordered this. Another of my favorite books when I was a girl. I got the series. And honestly, I grew up in a small town. I don't think I've ever read but the first one, The Borrowers. And there are 4 other ones. There's The Borrowers Avenged, Aloft, Afloat, and Afield. So I'm looking forward to that. However, I can't crochet and read at the same time. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But my hands can always use the rest, and that's what and so can my mind. And I am trying to get away from the news. And today I'm going to leave you with this. This is a paraphrase, but it's what I wrote in my journal this morning. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let's see if I can say this, let your request be made known to Yah. Then, what's next? Think on, meditate. This is where I paraphrase. Meditate on what is true, honorable, just, pure, lovely, commendable, what is excellent and praiseworthy. This is the road to peace. So, think about these things, whatever is good and true and right and just. And for the most part, you don't find that on the news. There's very little truth these days, but we know where to find it, and I encourage you to do so. I am working on my Psalms videos today. I got so overwhelmed last week, and I was not able to do the one for Friday. So I apologize, and we'll be back on track at the end of this week. So that's all for today, y'all. I've gone on long enough. Oh, I hope you have a good week. I love y'all.
Yeah. May the road rise to meet you and the sun kiss your face. May there always be a miracle waiting just to bless your day. Life won't always hand you roses. Don't let it get you down. Keep your eyes on what your goal is and your feet on solid ground. Take this with you where you go. You are love, love, love.